One day, a hunter found a magical hat, but as soon as he wore the hat, it disappeared completely. He was happy and thought that he would hunt with this hat. Then he saw a white horse which was drinking water. He slowly went to it and threw a rope and caught it. But then wings came out from the back of that horse because it was not an ordinary horse, but a flying magical horse. The hunter thought that now he would earn a lot of money by selling this horse. He would buy a house, a car, and would also get married. The next day, he left for the city. Then he came to know that a beautiful princess lived in the fort. He got excited and wore the hat again and quietly entered the palace. But the princess was asleep at that time. He was shocked by her beauty. He was about to touch her face when suddenly a vulture came outside the window with a cage in its claws. The hunter quickly wore the hat again. Suddenly, the vulture gave a terrible scream, and the soul of the princess came out and got trapped in the cage. The hunter got scared seeing this, and immediately he mounted his horse and flew after the vulture. The vulture took the soul to a scary swamp and placed the cage on a stone. A terrible demon was already present there. He took the soul out of the cage and put a necklace on it just like a doll. Actually, the demon had cast a spell on the princess so that he could call her soul every day. He wanted the princess to marry him, but she refused every time. Then the demon saw footprints on the ground. He understood that someone was watching him secretly. The hunter did not know anything about this. Suddenly, the demon attacked him. In this fight, the hunter's hat fell in the mud, but he did not accept defeat. He cut off one of the demon's arms with his sword and took it to the queen. When the queen saw this, she fixed the princess's marriage with the same hunter, and the princess also could not refuse. But the demon's mother was a goddess. When she saw all this, she trembled with anger and the idol of the temple broke. The goddess herself came forward and said, "Within 30 days, tie the princess to a stone on the seashore and offer her as a gift to me. Otherwise, I will get everyone killed by the sea monster." People were terrified, but the hunter said, "If I cannot kill the goddess, I will definitely kill that sea monster." Then a soldier remembered that there are 3 blind old women who have knowledge of everything. Maybe they can tell how to defeat that monster. But by then, that monster had stolen the flying horse. Everyone got scared. At that time, a golden owl came flying and fell on the ground. The hunter picked it up. Then the owl said, "You are good-hearted. I will show you the way." Then everyone went with the owl and reached the house of those old women. Those women were blind, but they had a shining pearl with which they could see everything. The hunter saw that they were cooking a man, and he backed away in fear. Then the owl stealthily stole the pearl. The hunter said, "Answer the question first, otherwise I will not return the pearl." The old women told, "Only Medusa can kill that sea monster, but she is no less dangerous because whoever looks into her eyes turns into stone." The hunter decided that he will fight Medusa only. A soldier gave him a golden coin and said, "Give it to the boatman who takes you across the river." The hunter did the same and boarded the scary boat. The boat took him to the island of death. All the people there had turned into stone. The hunter warned his soldiers, "Do not look into her eyes." But one soldier was killed and the other turned into stone. The hunter saw her reflection in the shield, and using that he cut off Medusa's head. He wrapped that head in a cloth and kept it safe. Then suddenly, the monster came again and grabbed the hunter's neck. The hunter used his last strength to strike his sword on the neck and killed him. He sat down exhausted and said to the owl, "Go and bring a flying horse." The next morning, the princess was tied on the seashore. A terrible monster came out of the sea and was about to catch the princess when the hunter reached there flying. But the monster threw him into the sea and also snatched Medusa's head. Fortunately, the owl found that head again. The hunter picked up the head and turned it towards the monster. As soon as the monster saw it, it broke into stone. Now the hunter's hard work paid off.